Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay. So you've got, you're dealing with somebody, a brown-haired person that might be blocking your path or blocking you from moving forward. They're standing in front of the door over there. The door seems to be open, but this person seems to be preventing you from moving forward. So whatever's going on over there, you need to be very strategic, but a lot of truth will be revealed, or a lot of truth is about to come to light at this particular moment. So something is going to be revealed to you. Maybe that's going to help you overcome whatever this person is, whoever this person is that's preventing you from moving forward. You've been working very, very hard. You've got the diligence card over here. So putting your head down, working long hours, getting the job done, really, that's been your main focus, really. So in the past, you've been dealing with a lot of deceptive people pretending to be friendly and supportive of you. There's two cards over here about people wearing masks. So if you haven't been aware of it, there have been people that have been speaking, maybe saying things behind your back, or not being very supportive, but pretending to be your friends. So these two cards are showing deception and secrets and people wearing masks and lies and deceit going on over there around you. Now, going into the future, you will find somebody that is very, very supportive. There's going to be a very good friendship that comes in for you, and they're going to give you a helping hand. And this is going to help you get out of this position where you're feeling very, very stuck. So somebody coming in, almost rescuing you from a position where, there seems to be no hope in sight, because you seem to be very tied in, very blocked in. But it looks, and very frustrated as well. But it looks like there is some friendship coming in to allow you to move forward. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to be using the Zombie Tarot, and that's for the main read. So bottom of the deck, you've got the Magician. So you're pretty well trained up for this particular role. This is about working very, very hard, multitasking, doing a lot of things at once, working under deadlines, maybe a lot of communication. Or the Magician is starting something brand new. So whatever this job is, you may have just started it, but you've also got a lot of skills. You're very, very trained up. You're very, very talented for this particular post. And you're working pretty hard as well. This is the card of Mercury. It's ruled by Mercury. So, you're doing a lot of mental, acrobatics, if you like. So working pretty hard at what you're doing. And you're going to be able to manifest things for you. Things are going to start moving in the right direction. You've got the Hierophant card and the Seven of Swords. So you need to do your research about this particular situation. There is some information that will come to light over here, but you will also need to go and do some research and get some advice as well on what to do. Maybe some professional advice as well, or get advice from somebody who has already gone through this particular situation. But that information is going to be coming in for you there. You've got the Seven of Swords, so whoever you're dealing with, you might need to get this advice in order for you to deal with this particular person. So this is the card of Seven of Swords about a deceptive person, but this particular deck shows this woman just kicking everybody out of her way to get what she wants, and even shooting them if they're not listening to her. So you're dealing with that kind of energy, a person who bulldozes their way, is a bit of a bully, and uses even deceptive means, manipulative means to get what they want. So you need to do some research, find out some information in order for you to get control of that situation. This person might have some kind of Achilles heel, and maybe you're just doing a little bit of research or asking people, how to actually sort this particular person out will put you in the running, or will put you, give you the edge over this particular person. So you've got the Ace of Hazards over here. So this might have been a new job that you started over there, where you've had to work pretty hard. It's been paying pretty well as well. So you have started this job in this last year or so. You've got the King of Swords over here. So this was, maybe you were dealing with somebody, this could have been dealing with a legal situation. The King of Swords is a card that belongs to Libra. So you have been in an authority position. So you started this new job. So usually I read this as something that's legal, but because this is your sign and this is your card, And you can see this man sitting on his throne over there with a lot of guns. So whatever position you've taken on, this is a new job that you started on, you've had to be really hands-on about it, but you've also had to defend yourself quite a bit, in order for you to get that job done. So maybe people not listening to your authority or not taking instruction from you as well, and you're very defensive as well about what is going on, so you're trying to get that message across to people, and maybe people don't want to listen as well, and that's what you've been dealing with really. And you're also feeling pretty lonely over there, so there doesn't seem to be much support for you from people around, and you might be having, there might be somebody breathing down your back. Maybe your people who are higher than you are expecting certain results from you as well, so you're having to make whoever you're in charge of work pretty hard. Maybe this is the reason why they've isolated you, or they're not supporting you, and this is why you're having to force the issue or make them get the job done, because you are under pressure as well. So that's what's going on, and you've had to be pretty logical as well with whatever that job is. So in a position of authority, this is a new job, but it seems like you're also having to be up in arms in that particular situation. This person's got that gun over there, so being up in arms about it, having to defend yourself, having to force the issue as well. And you've been working very hard as well, so you yourself had to be very, very hands-on in this particular role. It's not like you can give the instruction and expect people to do it. You've had to actually go in there and actually get the job done as well. Now you want things to change because you feel as though you're being victimized, or you feel like there's a lot of conflict that comes your way there with that Wheel of Fortune. So you want things to end. You want all these problems to come to an end with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's been on your mind. You want changes to come along. Now you've got going into the future. You've got the Emperor card over here, and this is about taking control, taking authority, and sorting things out, and being in charge, really, closing the door on things that are causing upset, and really taking control of that situation. So you've got to show your authority, and you've got to manage manage your resources really. This could also well be that there could be some kind of legal issue that you are dealing with. So that King of Swords, even though it's your card, because you've got the Emperor over there, there could be some kind of legal issue that you are also dealing with. Now, with this Magician card and this Seven of Swords, the Magician card is ruled by Mercury, and there's, people that you're dealing with might be very deceptive in what they say. Mercury tends to be a bit of a liar and a bit of a trickster, so they might be doing things that are really tripping you up. So just be aware of that things are around you are not exactly what they seem, and you might need to just take authority and not bow down to whatever everybody else says or does around you. Maybe you have to be a bit more firm, or take control a lot more than what you have been doing. And also, the Emperor card always also talks about managing of resources. So make sure you're managing your resources, your finances. Don't be overspending, but also being in a very defensive position and really watching your back. You can see this man's got this door behind him that is all barred off. So make sure you close the door on people that are not that are going to be causing problems for you, but also watch your back. Make sure you are protecting, whatever you're working for. Now, you've got the Six of Wands, so you are managing to overcome these problems. So there are lots of situations that you are dealing with, and you are managing to overcome the problems that you have been facing. You've got the Star card over here, so there's a lot of recognition coming in for the work you're doing. So people do realize, and there's commendations, merits. There might be even promotions that come in as well. So you might be promoted to a position of greater authority with the Star card lying next to it over there, and that medal of merit over there on it. So whatever position you're going for, it seems like maybe you're going to be offered some kind of promotion as well, because people recognize how well you're doing your particular job. Now you got your Three of Hazards over here, so you just want to, work pretty hard, get the job done, be in charge, be in control, make sure that everything is going fine with that Three of Hazards, which is the Three of Pentacles. So just working, collaborating, taking control of situations, or taking control of any projects that you are working on. So the final outcome, you've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Sun card. So The Seven of Wands is actually defending yourself or defending your decisions that you make. You can see this man's, standing over this, I think it's a corpse there, and defending himself. So, you have to protect what you're working with, defend yourself, and don't let anybody take advantage of you. And you've got the Five of Cups over here. So if anything, if there's any failures or if there's any disappointments, you're going to have to just leave that all behind you. Put that, if you've worked on something and it wasn't successful, you're just going to have to not let that get to you. The Five of Cups is feeling depressed and feeling regretful about things that happened to you in the past. So, you've got a lot of graves here. So you need to just lay that all to rest. Forget about the past and now concentrate on the future. And don't let anybody kind of dig up your past failures and throw it at you and say, well, you didn't get this done, and that is the reason why we can't give you this particular thing. So make sure that you are focused on the future. Forget that past. Stop crying about it. If you didn't get something, if something was not achieved in the past, let it go and walk on, move away from it, and defend what you're doing at the moment. Stand up for yourself right now. And whatever you do is going to be very, very successful. You've got the Sun card over here. So this is about that new sun rising. The Sun card is a very positive card, and it's also a card of success. So whatever you're doing right now, forget about the past disappointments. It looks like you're going to be very successful at what you do right now. But make sure you're standing up and defending yourself. And take control, take authority of that situation. It looks like, people are recognizing all that you are doing, and they're admiring you quite a bit. And you are going to be victorious in whatever it is that you're going for. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot, and this is for the Oracle read. So you've got the World card over here, which says a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So it looks like, you're going to be moving on. There's some either promotion coming on or some kind of, maybe even a new job. But it looks like it's more like a promotion that's coming in for you. And it's going to be very, very successful. You've got the Ace of Spring over here, which says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happy to pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So the old phase that you were in, or the old job maybe that you were in, is now coming to an end or close, and you're being promoted or being offered something new with this Ace of Spring. And this looks like it's going to be very, very successful. You can see this tree growing up very, very nicely. And you've got the Seven of Autumn, so it is going to bring in some, financial rewards. So have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time or money. So maybe you're even planning on how you're going to be investing your time and your effort, but whatever you've been working on, it will produce financial rewards, but it also will allow you to move up in your career as well, this new opportunity that comes your way, and give you a lot more authority as well. So just have that patience and wait, and just keep going, really. Just hang in there. It looks like things are going to start moving on. There's that recognition, this rewards and merit coming in for you, and a promotion, or things are going to start moving your way. The Seven of Autumn, Seven of Pentacles, so money is coming in. It is going to be coming in, but you just have to be patient. This new job itself is going to bring in extra money as well with that Ace of Spring. So there's some kind of improvement of your financial status as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.